A long time ago, there was a prophet named Ibrahim. He lived in a land called Canaan. This area is today known as Palestine or part of Syria. Prophet Ibrahim was a good and faithful man. He worshipped only one God, Allah. For many years, Ibrahim had no children. He and his first wife, Sarah, were old. So, Sarah requested Ibrahim to take Hajar as another wife because she wanted Ibrahim to be happy and have a child. Hajar was a kind and patient woman who was working as a maid in Ibrahim's home. She was a God-fearing woman. So, Sarah asked her to accept becoming Ibrahim's wife. Hajar agreed to be the second wife of Ibrahim. She trusted Allah and respected her husband, Prophet Ibrahim. Soon, Hajar became pregnant and gave birth to a baby boy named Ismail. This made Ibrahim very happy as he finally had a child. But as time passed, Sarah became jealous, seeing another woman carry her husband's child reminded her of her own pain of not having children for many years, even though Sarah had made that decision herself. Seeing Hajar now as a mother, something Sarah had always wished for, made her feel jealous and hurt. One day, Allah commanded Prophet Ibrahim to take Hajar and baby Ismail to the dry desert, the valley of Bakkah, far away from their home, and leave them there. Prophet Ibrahim didn't question Allah. He knew Allah always has a good reason, so he obeyed. He took Hajar and little baby Ismail on a long journey, traveling over many days. They walked through hot lands, dry lands, and empty lands. At last, they reached the dry valley of Bakkah, a place with no water, no trees, and no people. It was just empty desert. Prophet Ibrahim found a small tree for shade and told Hajar and baby Ismail to rest there. He left them with a small bag of dates and a water skin. Then, without speaking, he turned around and started walking away. Hajar was surprised. She called out, "Oh, Ibrahim, where are you going? Why are you leaving us here, where there is no one, no water, and nothing to eat?" Ibrahim had nothing to answer. Hajar asked again and again, but her husband could not reply. Then she asked, "Did Allah tell you to do this?" Prophet Ibrahim stopped, turned, and said, "Yes." Hajar, even though she was scared, said, "If Allah commanded you, then He will not abandon us." With that, Ibrahim left praying to Allah to protect them. After some time, the dates and water they had were finished. The valley became too hot. It was a desert, and they had nowhere to go. Baby Ismail began to cry. He was hungry and thirsty. Hajar had no more milk to breastfeed. Her baby and her heart hurt seeing her child suffer. She could not sit and do nothing. So she got up and looked around. There were 2 hills nearby, Safa and Marwa. She climbed the hill of Safa. She looked all around, hoping to find help, but there was nothing. The place was so silent, even without birds. She came down and ran across the valley to the hill of Marwa. Again, she looked and found nothing. Back and forth, she ran from Safa to Marwa 7 times. Each time, her heart hoped to find help. But no one came. After the 7th time, she came back to her baby. Then she saw something amazing. Baby Ismail was kicking his feet on the ground and from under his heel, water began to come out of the soil. It was fresh, clear, clean water. Hajar quickly came to gather the water. She used her hands and made a small circle around it. She said, "Zamzam," which means stop, stop. She was afraid the water would flow away, but the water kept coming. This was the beginning of the Zamzam well, a special water that still flows in Mecca today. Now that there was water, birds started to fly over the area. One day, a group of travelers from Yemen, called the Jurhum tribe, were passing near the Bakkah valley. They saw half the birds and came to see what was there. They found Hajar and her baby beside the spring. They asked her, "Can we take some water, madam?" Hajar agreed. They also requested to stay. She said, "I have no problem, stay, but the water belongs to me." They agreed. So people started to live there. Tents were built, families came. The dry land turned into a small village. Mecca was beginning. Ismail grew up strong and good. He learned Arabic from the people they were staying with. He helped his mother and followed the ways of his father, Prophet Ibrahim. After many years, Prophet Ibrahim came back to the Bakkah valley, now called Mecca. He found that his son, Ismail, had grown up. Then Allah gave another command to him to build a special house of worship. So, Prophet Ibrahim and his son Ismail worked together. With their hands, they raised its walls from the ground. Stone by stone, they built it. As they worked, they made a prayer. "Our Lord, accept this from us. Indeed, you are the all-hearing, the all-knowing." From the faith of a mother, the patience of a son, and the obedience of a father, nation was born. Today, millions of Muslims every year go to that very Bakkah valley now, Mecca.